Alright, stream. You get to watch me eat a little bit. No more eating though. So one bite, go back into it. Sure? Yeah, sure. Come on in. Joy boy, right? Pink. Yeah. Congratulations on that, Seb. Just curious, what happened between the first and second game?
What do you mean?
So I guess you got caught in a couple of situations in the first game, and then you didn't get caught at all in the second game. So
yeah, I mean, I think that I lost the first game because I got I was playing a little stubborn level edge, so I don't know. It's one of those weird situations where you kind of want to. Well, we should get into this up, but I mean, I think it kind of like a lot of people know the situation where do you just like wait it out and avoid a bad situation, or do you try to figure it out and then like have like a long-term solution to someone being, you know, playing defensively by the edge or something like that? So
that's really insightful.
Yeah, I mean it's.
All right, well, anyways, back to the set, and Hart already lost his first stock.
Yeah, I think
that seemed like a very strange side B. Looked like he could have gone back there.
Yeah, he tried to do the ultra sweet spot. Didn't really work out. I don't know what the set history between these two is, but I feel like they probably kind of go back and forth. My guess is that Tuesday probably has a slight edge.
I'll guess that too. Is Hart ranked?
No, he's not. But I think he like kind of before I started playing, used to be considered very strong. I know he had like a win over Mafia at some point, and he got like top 5 in a Mass Madness. So yeah, he's definitely. I
think I was doing one of the new game pluses. I think I remember that one.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I'm just a little bit sick, guys. But oh, it's we got Sai and RL.
We tried double jumping into that.
I think that this is a really good stage for Falco in the matchup. Honestly,
I can see that.
But you kind of have to play a no mess up style, or like a.
Falco gets a lot of room to laser and force speed your approach. At the same time, he doesn't lose too much by not being able to kill her quickly, because most of the stages that you can take her to, you're going to have that problem.
Yeah, it's true.
Besides Yoshi's and maybe Stadium.
Yeah, I mean Stadium and Yoshi's are probably the two best in the matchup, but
yeah. Well, if Hart loses, we're gonna go to one of those two.
Yeah, my guess is that Tuesday would ban Stadium. But Hart does not look like he's about to lose.
No, he's doing very well right now.
It's a nice forward air, but he gets crouch canceled. So that's one of the things in this matchup is you can't overcommit after you get a hit. Like everybody thinks that you. Falcons just want to keep pressing buttons, but you really have to respect like the defensive options that people have kind of.
The good Falcons you see don't
out.
push buttons. They pick their spots very deliberately.
Yeah, and you kind of have to like react a bit to like if they SDI or if they're out of lag. You have.
You used to play Falco, right?
I used to play Falco, yeah. I'm thinking about bringing him back pretty soon. We'll see. But Falco's shine is so small that you kind of want to follow up with shine, but a lot of the time you have to. Wow, that's 2 quick stocks.
Yeah. I saw you. Well, I saw Hart doing up tilt earlier in the day to follow up on. He was playing Lemon.
Yeah.
Instead of going for the shine, because.
See, the thing with up tilt is that they can crouch cancel up tilt also. So I think down tilt, down tilt or grab after down air are both stronger depending on the percents. They potentially stronger if they're at like pretty low percent.
Right. I guess I was thinking more in the tech situation.
Yeah, that makes sense. Wow. Oh wow.
Wow, this game evened up very quickly.
I can go to the platform. Wow, he's really cutting it close there. I like that air.
Yeah. That's some nice safe pressure on Peach. Up tilt catching, trying to drop through.
I think that this matchup really comes down to how Falco utilizes his horizontal mobility. Wow.
Maximizing what little horizontal mobility he has.
Yeah, well, specifically when Peach is in float, she doesn't have a lot of horizontal mobility. So the way that you can beat Peach, yeah, like in this instance, in that situation, is by utilizing your lasers and dash dance and your defensive options like back air and up tilt to confuse Peach and make her commit to something a little early. But nice. Kind of.
Good job cleaning that one out.
Put up one hell of a wall.
So clean that up. What does Peach have to do to get in, really? She seems to have a hard time of it. The lasers are on point.
Well, I mean, she can float over lasers, and I think that Falco wins neutral, but Peach
Obviously wins edge guards.
Yeah, the punish game is like kind of in Peach's favor, so it's really about capitalizing on your opportunities and mixing up grabs after your float cancel aerials. Since Falco has such a long jump squat, if you get an attack on shield like that, well, that was a little high actually, so Tuesday decides to roll out of it. But mixing up jabs after your aerials versus down smash, which can shield poke or grabs, is pretty good.
Yeah.
Wow, we got multiple PR members in the chat.
Yes, we do.
We got RL, Squibble, and Psy having a conversation. Not playing Smash with us.
It's expensive, man. Some people don't want to pay $15 to play.
Yeah.
But I was telling everyone earlier that I feel like the average level of competition has gone up because of the higher entry fee. Only people who really have a shot at making the pot and people who are dedicated would be showing up to these. So I think that's one of the positives that no one's really talking about.
Yeah. I mean, Melee will live on without Squibble. I'm just kidding, Squibble. We need you. Come back.
There are cheaper locals too, so
True.
plug Smash with people.
I guess I agree with this counter pick. Tuesday is really, really not confident in his chain grabs, so that's just why the reason you're not seeing FD.
Yeah.
I take partial responsibility for that because I beat Tuesday a couple times on FD and doesn't really like to deal with it. Especially not against Fox, but not against Falco either.
Falco seems to be pretty impressive on FD, just with all the lasers and all the space he gets to kind of abuse that horizontal space.
It's kind of like for Peach, it's like if you don't do that one thing, then it's not worth it. But that one thing really makes it all worthwhile.
Yeah, whenever Mara does it, he makes it look worse than M2K on FD.
I mean, this is it's working out for Tuesday, so I shouldn't really question the counter pick too much.
This is definitely a good stage of Peach. And obviously she lives for a long time. The side blast zones are a little bit narrow.
Yeah, true.
But at the same time, you have good DI, you can live for 195%.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit harder, like I was saying, for Falco to play a horizontal game on the stage. He just doesn't have quite as many options. Top platform is a little bit easier to scout down as Peach. The ledges are actually a little bit easier to edge guard. He gets jab back air like 200%. That's exactly what Peach wants. Yeah, so I guess another thing, in addition to your horizontal mobility, I think that there you go. It's like mixing up your lasers with your dash dances to make it a little bit harder to power shield as Peach, a little bit harder to scout your timings.
Right. A lot of things that lower Falcos do that I see is whenever they get power shielded, they stop lasering. That's not really what you want to do, right?
No. I think that it's kind of the mark of an inexperienced player to be completely deterred off of like an extremely good option because you get called out like once or twice for it.
Right, because everything is always going to be viable if you mix it up properly, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, especially lasers, right?
Especially lasers.
Like, lasers are so good.
Even if they power shield the back, I mean, if they only get the power shield lasers, that's no damage at all. And
right. I mean, there's also like higher level counterplay. You can like do really low lasers and then short hop over them when you're approaching.
Interesting.
You can do, yeah. I mean, there's that's like one of the main ones, but it's also harder to power shield depending on where you hit them because their shield covers less of their body as it curves around them. So like against Marth, for instance, it's really, really difficult to power shield low lasers.
High lasers too, I presume, right? His head's a little bit uncovered.
Yeah, I think that Marth can dash under high lasers though.
Oh,
so
you're absolutely right.
That's kind of scary, but he can like short hop and air over low lasers. So there's always counterplay, but
yeah, you want a high laser to stop his aerial approaches and
exactly
whatnot, because he does outrange Falco. It's fair. But anyways, back to the match. We got Hart controlling center and putting on a lot of percent on Mr. Tuesday.
Yeah, this is a good spot for him to be.
Ooh, unfortunate.
Went a little too low. Maybe he missed an up B and then kind of panic upbeat again in the wrong direction.
So Tuesday's looking for that knockdown. I'm actually surprised that Nair didn't knock him down.
Ooh, you're noticing that Hart's going for full hops out of the corners. I mean, that's just...
Well, as our resident Spacey commentator, I feel like you would be having more upset at that because I'm mostly like.
Are you what do you play? Who do you
I play Sheik.
You play Sheik.
But I find a lot of similar neutral playstyles with Peach as well.
Okay.
They both kind of rely on the punish game.
Wow.
That was a nice conversion.
Yeah, I hear you.
So I'll be watching more to see what Peach does and see how she gets in. It's a good Nair to catch him going back to the side platform and cleans up stock.
Yeah, anytime Falco's below the stage, it's free.
Pretty much.
Let's see what he gets off of that. He waits. Yep. And then Hart
an extra
opposite
hit.
jump out. He's going for these full hops. I think that he could do a slightly better job of making them more ambiguous, like with either timing or like his drift. But I mean, Tuesday isn't like really hard committing and calling them out. You'd see a player like Armada immediately call them out with an up air, stuff like that. So go straight. Okay.
I have to say that was really impressive that you managed to catch on to his full hops after you did 2 of them.
Oh yeah, I mean that's like some Falco stuff, and like it's honestly, even if you read them, it's like a bit hard to. It's a bit hard to punish anyway.
Right.
It's just like it's not trivial. And like if you hard commit to punishing it and he just rolls, then like you give all your entire stage presence up.
Up throw dare works surprisingly often.
Yeah, you got a DI. Falco's up throw behind him. Wow.
I actually did not know that. I will make sure to do that every time.
Yeah, I mean you can DI pretty much all of Falco's throw behind except for down throw. So it really is like a mix-up, but you can react, so it's not even great of a mix-up. And I don't think, and down throw is really only against spaces. So if you're playing like floaties, you can
right. Hart's doing a great job. Tuesday is in a poor position.
Yeah, I don't know. He's kind of playing a passive playstyle in my opinion. Just like waiting for Hart to do something like.
Those are a nice string of 3 lasers.
Nice. Forward throw is not. Oh, that turnip.
Oh, if he got that. If he got that.
The turnip was so close. And even for Peach, this is going to be a pretty difficult comeback. Even against Falco.
Yeah, I don't think I can see him doing is getting the stock and then having just a perfect edge.
Yeah. Well, there's the first part of your
first stock.
First part of your problem.
This is definitely doable. The Hart's going to be aware of his vulnerabilities and probably play quite safe.
Yeah.
Sticking mostly center. Retreating to top platform when he feels uncomfortable.
Ooh, a couple standing lasers.
Standing lasers just for the hell of it.
I don't really know how good turnips are in this matchup, but Tuesday's not really opting to pull a turnip right now.
I don't even think he can. He's getting lasered as soon as he gets some space.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, no.
Tech in.
Tuesday, can you do it?
He's gonna go high. Oh, okay, he actually barely made it to top platform
there
and
it is.
seals it out. That was crazy.
That was crazy. Good stuff to Hart for closing it out, and nice shot Tuesday for almost making that comeback.
He did a couple of panic options, but
yeah.
Tuesday.
Turnips are super good, says RL.
Turnips are super good.